soldiers don't come back in here and beat me anymore. I'm so sick of them whipping on me. Boy, they hurt me so bad. All that pain and misery they got me in. I hope they don't come back in here no more. Oh my God, I'm so sick of this. They're crazy. They gotta be crazy. All they're talking about, confess. Confess. And then they'll beat me and holler, confess. I said, confess what? You're a spy. I said, you're crazy. I'm not a spy. I'm so doggone sick of it. Man, they hurt me so bad. Trying to make me admit that I'm a spy. Got me in this filthy place. Oh man, this is terrible. This is terrible. I don't even know where I am. I wish I knew where I am. Trying to make me admit that I'm a spy. Telling me you're trying to steal military secrets. I said, you're crazy. I said, you're out of your mind. I'm not trying to steal any military secrets. I said, I'm just a writer. I said, don't you understand? I'm just a writer. My newspaper sent me to this country to write some stories about all the stuff that's going on. I said, I'm not a spy. Are you crazy? But boy, they won't believe me. Oh my goodness gracious, they beat me so bad. Whips and chains and sticks and... Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man. What do I hurt? Oh, man, now where am I? That's what I want to know. Where am I? Does anybody know that I'm here? Does the government know that I'm here? Oh, my goodness. And my wife and my children, I haven't been able to contact them in so long. They don't even know if I'm alive or dead. Oh, my goodness. I bet my wife is going out of her mind, and my kids, too. They don't even know if I'm alive or dead. And where's the government? Where's my government? They should be protecting me. I shouldn't be here in this prisoner of war camp. I'm not a soldier. I'm not a fighter or anything like that. I came to this stinking country to write stories, that's all. Oh, my goodness gracious. I'll never forget that horrible night when all those soldiers came to the hotel, their rifles and bayonets, and they kicked in my door, and they grabbed me, and they tied my hands behind my back, and they put that blindfold on me, and they rushed me out and put me in the Jeep and just took me wherever, and I wound up in this place. I don't know how long I've been here. Man, it seems like it's been forever. I wonder how long I've been here. Oh, good. And they just keep on talking. Confess. Confess. Americano, confess. You know you're a spy. You're a liar. I'm not a spy. Well, my wife warned me. My wife told me. She said, Lee, please don't take that job overseas. She said, man, that's dangerous stuff. Said, don't you know people are being killed over there every day? My wife begged me. She said, Lee, don't take it. Don't take that job. But I told her, I said, honey, my newspaper needs me. They say I'm the best writer they've got. So they want me to go over there and write some first-hand accounts of what's going on. I said, honey, they're going to pay me a lot of money. I said, goodness gracious, I'm going to make so much money. I said, I'll be able to pay off the house, and we'll be able to send the kids to college, any college they want to go to. I said, honey, I'm going to be making tons of money. But she just kept telling me, she said, Lee, it's too dangerous. She said, please, she begged me not to come over here. Like a fool, I ignored my wife. I said, no, nothing's going to happen. I said, those people over there, I said, that war they're fighting or whatever they're doing, revolution, all like that. I said, they're not going to bother me. I'm just a writer. I said, they won't bother me. Oh, boy, was I wrong. Oh, my goodness, was I wrong. Boy, I've been hurt ever since they brought me here. They treat me just like a dog. I don't understand it. I said, hey, people, I said, I don't know what kind of people you are, but I'm a human being. I said, please don't treat me like this. Oh, they just hurt me so bad I had to beg. I said, please treat me like a human being. I said, even if I am your prisoner, and I don't know why I'm your prisoner, I said, treat me like a human being. But they don't care. These people are cruel. Oh my goodness, those horrible, ugly faces on those soldiers. And their guns are so big and their knives are so big. And oh my goodness, boy, they scared the devil out of me. I can't believe I'm in this situation. I can't believe I'm in this situation. Oh my goodness gracious. I want some food, water and bread. That's all they feed me. Water and bread. I want some food. You lousy, stinking soldiers, you hear me? I want some food. I want steak and potatoes and beans. And I want bread with butter on it, and I want hot coffee. I want some decent food. Oh, you lousy, but bread and water. Oh my goodness gracious, I don't know how long I've been surviving on bread and water. That's all they give me. How long is a human being gonna make it on something like that? Oh, I just feel so bad. I just feel so bad. And I asked him, I said, I need to see a doctor. I said, please, I begged him, please let me see a doctor. But instead of trying to get medical help for me, they beat me even worse. Every time I ask to see a doctor, some big soldier comes in and he'll either slap me upside the head with the butt of his rifle or he'll pull out some kind of stick or something and crack me across the head. Every time I tell him I need a doctor, don't you understand? You people have hurt me bad inside. I need a doctor. Every time I ask to see a doctor, they make me even worse. They hurt me even more. Oh, they're some cruel, awful people. Why didn't I listen to my wife? She told me, she said, honey, it's too dangerous over there. She said, you're not a soldier. You haven't been trained to survive in that kind of environment. But the money was the thing. The money, I just kept seeing dollar signs. The editor of my newspaper just kept telling me, man, you're the best we've got. We'll pay you a lot of money. Just go over there and get us some good first-hand stories. And so like a fool I came, so innocent. I just figured, well, nobody's going to hurt me. They can see I'm just an innocent writer. Nobody's going to hurt me. They're not that cruel. But yes, they are that cruel, too. Oh, this rotten, stinking, filthy place. Nighttime, I can feel the bugs and ants and everything else crawling all over my body. Creepy things. A couple of days ago, I woke up and there was a snake beside me. Oh, I hate snakes. I'm scared of them. To me, every snake is a poisonous snake. There was a snake. He was like, oh my goodness gracious. I woke up and there was a snake beside me. Oh, goodness gracious. I ran like a fool, and all I could do was bump up against the walls because I can't get out of here. Oh, but that snake, he scared me so bad. And he just looked up at me just like he was a human being or something. Just like he was laughing at me. He said, ha, I scared you, didn't I? Oh, good grief. Ants and bugs and snakes and all kind of crawly, smelly things. Where am I? Where am I? Why haven't the government come and rescued me by now? I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this, man. If they just let me go. If they just let me go, put me on a plane or boat or anything, I'd get out of this country. And I'll never come back if they would just let me go. I would get out of this lousy, stinking country and I would never come back. Because I despise this place. Oh, see, I remember when I first got here, there were 9 others here. There were 9 others. Altogether, there were 10 of us. There used to be 10 of us. And it was a little bit better then. I could sort of stand being here when there was 9 others with me. Because we used to talk to each other. And we used to comfort each other. And we would say things like, just hold on, don't panic, don't lose your mind. Our government's gonna get us out of here. You know they're not gonna let us remain prisoners of war. Yeah, there were 9 other people here with me when I first got here. And boy, they were such a comfort to me. They gave me so much encouragement. And they told me, hold on now, don't get too scared and everything. You know our government's gonna rescue us. And I believed it. We all believed it. We all believed it. We told each other that. We said, we'll be all right. Our government's coming. But nobody rescued us. Nobody rescued us. And one by one, all of those 9 people that used to be here with me in this stinking place, one by one, they all disappeared. Every day, another one would go. The soldiers would come in and take one, and next day they'd come in and take another. Now I'm the only one left. But they didn't take them very far. Because late at night, I can hear screaming. I can hear yelling and screaming, painful screams too. Torture. That's what, they've taken all those other 9 people that used to be with me. They've taken them somewhere. And I can hear those soldiers torturing those people. Just like they come in here and torture me. Yeah, late at night I'll be sleeping pretty good. And then I'll suddenly hear a horrible scream. And I'll jump up. And I say, I wonder which one that was. I wonder which one that was. Oh, there's some horrible sounds. Some horrible sounds. Torturing. Oh, my goodness. I wonder what they're doing. I imagine they're probably taking knives and cutting their skin, and I imagine they're probably taking hot metal or something and burning their skin and lighting fires and who knows what all. These lousy people, who knows what all they do. They're cruel people. They're horrible people. Human life means nothing to them. I imagine they're doing all kind of horrible stuff to all those 9 people that used to, because they're doing horrible stuff to me. Somehow I managed to hold on. But I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't know how much more of this I can take, man. This is just a horrible situation. I miss having people to be with me and comfort me. Oh, it was so nice having somebody else here. I remember there was a school teacher. It was a lady school teacher. She was one of the ones that used to be here. She was tall. And she wore her hair pulled back real tight and parted right down the middle, just like an old woman. But she was a young woman. And she was so nice looking too. I forget what city or state she was from. Chalita. Yeah, that was her name, Chalita, the school teacher. She came to this country to educate the children over here. That's all she came for. She wanted to teach the children in this country. And these lousy soldiers said she was a spy trying to get military secrets. And so they brought her here. And they beat her. And they tortured her just like they did all of us. That wonderful school teacher, Chalita, she just wanted to teach kids. That's all she came to this country for. She wanted to teach them how to read and write and the names of all the animals in this country and the names of all the different trees and what a river was and what a lake was and just all kind of things. What a bird flying in the sky was. She wanted to teach kids. She wanted them to know about life. She was a beautiful school teacher. She had a beautiful mind. She loved people. And those soldiers captured her and brought her to this stinking place. She used to be here with me, Shalita. And then one day they took her away. And I haven't seen her since. But I know they've got her somewhere. I know they've got her somewhere and they're torturing her just like they tortured all of us. Oh, I hope she's still okay. Jalita, I hope you're okay. I hope they haven't killed you, baby girl. I hope you're okay. It's a shame. You're a beautiful person. You're a beautiful person. You only wanted to teach kids. You only wanted to educate children. That's all you wanted. What a shame that you were brought to this horrible place as a prisoner of war. What a horrible thing to accuse you of being a prisoner of war, that beautiful school teacher, Chalita. And then there was a doctor that used to be here. Dr. Burns. Yeah, he was about 50 years old. He had white hair and a big mustache. He was a big fella too, Dr. Burns. He used to be here with me. Now they've taken him away. He came to this country to help fight sickness and disease. He had a practice back in our homeland. He was making thousands of dollars every year, hundreds of thousands of dollars. He didn't have to come to this rotten, stinking country, but he cared so much about people. Dr. Burns, that's right. He used to be here. I used to talk to him a lot about disease and sickness. And he was doing such a good job over here. He gave up his practice back home and came over to this rotten, stinking country to help the people. And this was the thanks he got. Soldiers came and got him one night and brought him to this place and beat him and tortured him. And then one day they came and took him away, and I haven't seen him since. But I'm sure he's one of those voices that I hear at night screaming and yelling for mercy. Please don't hurt me anymore. Oh, I wake up so often and hear voices like that. I bet Dr. Burns is one of those voices. I bet they're doing all kinds of horrible things to that man. And he only came to this country just to help people, just to fight sickness and disease. What a shame. Oh, my. And then there was a farmer, Mr. Bailey. There was a farmer, just a regular farmer. That's all he was. He came here to teach people how to grow food. There's so much poverty and hunger in this country. A farmer, Mr. Bailey. Yeah, remember him? He came over here to this country to teach people how to grow their own food, how to take care of the land, how to make the land produce food so that they wouldn't have to eat worms and all kind of other filth to stay alive. All kind of garbage out of the river and the lakes and stuff. A farmer named Mr. Bailey, he came over here to teach them how to dig up the soil and plant seeds and grain and grow food, good food, that would make them strong and healthy. That's all he came over here for. And soldiers came and got him one day and brought him to this place. And they beat Mr. Bailey and they tortured Mr. Bailey. I used to talk to him. He was a very intelligent man. He loved people too. And this is the thanks he got. They brought him to this rotten, stinking hole. Said he was a prisoner. Said he was just over here trying to get military secrets. Just like they're claiming I'm over here trying to get military secrets. Nobody cares about the military. We're here to help the people. I'm just here to write about the people. But the horrible stuff they've done to us. And there was another author here. It was a lady. Her name was Mary Ann. She came here to write a book about the people. Mary Ann. Oh, she was a nice looking lady. She was about 40 years old. She was very intelligent. I enjoyed talking to her every day too. Sometimes we would stay awake all night talking. Me and Mary Ann. Boy, that lady knew so much about everything. I could talk to her about anything. She came to this country to write a book about the people. That's all she came for. She didn't come over here she wasn't a spy. And yet they said that's what she was. And so they brought her here. And they beat her. Oh,
Man, did they beat that woman. Oh, I remember some of the days when they would come take her out and keep her for an hour. Then they would bring her back and just push her in. She would fall down in the dirt. And her face would be bloody and everything. I said, oh, Mary Ann, you poor thing. For some reason, they beat her so bad. Seemed like they beat her more than they beat some of us others. Maybe it's because she was so smart. And then one day she was gone. Haven't seen her since. Oh, my dear friend Mary Ann. She only came here to write a book about the people. She wanted the world to know about these people here in this country. And this was the thanks she got. They brought her here to this rotten, stinking hole, and they beat her and beat her, and I don't know how she stood it. But she stood it. And when they took her away the last time I saw her, she was still able to walk and talk and everything, and she was still smiling. Oh, she had a beautiful smile. My darling Mary Ann. I wonder if she's still alive. I hope they didn't kill that woman. I hope they didn't kill that woman. I hope Mary Ann is still alive. And then there was a photographer. Her name was Joan. I forget where she came from, but she was a lovely lady, too. She was about 25 or 27. She hadn't been too long, got out of college. She had 2 or 3 degrees and all kind of different things. But she wanted to take pictures of this country and the people here. She said this was one of the most beautiful countries on earth. So Joan, the photographer, she came to this country to take pictures. And they said that she was a spy. They said Joan came here to get military secrets. What a dumb, stupid thing to say. That's what they said. They said Joan came here to get military. And boy, they beat that woman too. Seems like they beat the women real bad. I don't know why they did that. They beat Joan just like they beat Mary Ann. Yeah. And Joan only came here to take pictures. She wanted to show the world how beautiful these people over here were. What a beautiful country this was. And how they beat that woman and starved her. Some days they wouldn't even give her bread and water. And that's all they give us is bread and water. Some days they wouldn't even give Joan bread and water. Boy, they really seem to have a grudge against her. I don't know why. But there were others. There were at least five or four others. I don't remember the exact number, but there were at least 5 or 4 others here. But they're all gone. Like I said, I'm the only one here now. And all of us were innocent. We just came to this country to do nice things. We didn't come here to do bad things. There's one soldier who speaks real good English. He told me, he said, they won't kill you. He said, they'll torture you and make you wish you were dead. And then he said, eventually, they'll let you go. One of these soldiers who speaks real good English, he's a nice guy. He told me that. He said, they won't kill you. So I suppose all of those people that were here with me, I suppose they're not dead. At least I hope they're not. That's what that nice soldier said. He said, no, said they won't kill you. He said, but they'll make you wish you were dead. Said they'll beat you and torture you and make you wish you were dead. But they won't kill you. I hope he was right. Because I want to get out of here. I want to get back home and see my wife again. See my children. I want to get out of this horrible country. I hope that soldier was right. I hope he was right. I hope all these other people that used to be here with me, I hope they're still alive.
And I hope they're not going to kill any of us. I hope that soldier is right. He said, no, they won't kill you. he said they won't kill you, but they'll make you wish you were dead. They'll beat you and torture you and make you wish you were dead. I hope he was right. I hope they let us go soon. I hope everybody's still alive that used to be here with me. And I hope they'll turn us all loose soon because we're innocent. We're innocent. We don't know anything. We're not doing anything wrong. I hope they'll let us go soon. I hope that soldier was right because I want to get back home and see my wife and children again. And I'll never come back to this country again. You better believe that. I'll never come back to this rotten, stinking place again. So if they're going to turn us loose, please turn us loose soon. Please. Please turn us loose soon. If you're going to turn us loose soon. Please, turn us loose. Please, turn us loose. Turn us loose.